The spectacles. The awakening of the heart. When the heart operation took place, it felt as though not my body, but time itself had been cut open. Now, wherever I think of going, I arrive. The world is still, but I am moving, as if I am alive in another moment of time. Everything changed after the heart operation, but perhaps the world didn't change, only my angle of vision had. When I take off the spectacles, it feels as if I myself have vanished. My face dissolves into the mist. When I put on the spectacles, everything becomes visible. But with the mist, that mist has now become my identity. It is my veil, it is hijab, behind which the light of reality shines with its full intensity. Sometimes when my eyes open, it feels like I wasn't sleeping, but rather that the dream had closed its eyelids. I walk in dreams, but the paths are real. Sometimes I pass through an old market where time is sold like coins. Sometimes past a tall building where man is crushed by the shadow of his own heights. My heart is no longer under my control. It beats to someone else's. Be cool. I know it was not the surgeon's hands, but God's power that placed a new light in my chest. Now a fragrance has started coming from my body. A fragrance that after passing through the fire of repentance has transformed into light or noor. My wife says it's the effect of medicine, but I know it is the awakening of the soul beginning to speak through the body. I have now become free from the prison of time. Wherever I think of going, I arrive. Sometimes I see pain in the hands of a laborer, sometimes fear in the chamber of a king. The silence in both places is the same, one of hunger, one of deprivation. I observed, the poor remain connected to their soil. That is why they stay alive. The rich fly above the earth. That is why they can't sleep. Justice exists in the courts, but it only speaks where power allows. One day I asked the heart, where does this fragrance come from? The heart replied, when a human being awakens amidst injustice, a fragrance of mercy arises from their body. This fragrance is recognized from the earth to the heavens. Now, the spectacles are not on my eyes, but on my perception. I am slowly learning to take them off, so that one day I may see the world under Allah's guidance, without color, without distance, without veil. I stood in front of the mirror and looked. My face was not there. There was a light asking me, have you truly awakened? Or are you still dreaming a dream within a dream? I smiled, because I know the distance between waking and sleeping. That is life, a tear-out author's note. This is about physical surgery which lead to the surgery of the soul. It is the narrative of that moment when a person feels their heart beat again, not merely from the flow of blood, but from the flow of consciousness. In this story, the spectacles are the veil of worldly perception, and the heart is the place where justice, light, and fragrance are born together. Written by Mohammad, Ifrahim.